There's something captivating about the subtle blend of history and modern craftsmanship, and today's coin carries that legacy with a twist of innovation. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of art that not only represents a specific era but also embodies the spirit of American ingenuity. The 1987 U.S. $1 is one of those treasures, a coin that might appear modest at first glance but has layers of story and value that continue to intrigue collectors. In 1987, the U.S. Mint released a series of coins that captured the attention of both longtime enthusiasts and newer collectors looking for a tangible link to the past. This particular dime emerged during a time when the nation was enjoying a period of economic growth and technological advancement. The design pays homage to the traditional elements of American currency while incorporating subtle modern enhancements, creating a delightful juxtaposition between the old and the new. It's a testament to the Mint's dedication to innovation without sacrificing the classic aesthetics that define U.S. coinage. The historical background of the 1987 dime is as interesting as its design. Although it might seem like a relatively recent issue compared to coins from the early 20th century, it was produced during a transitional phase in minting technology. This coin came at a time when digital advancements began to subtly influence coin production, ensuring higher precision and consistency in striking. The techniques employed were refined enough to preserve the artistic details originally envisioned decades earlier, while also introducing modern quality control measures that helped set a new standard for mint products. For seasoned collectors, this period represents a bridge between traditional minting processes and the more technologically driven methods seen today. One of the most distinctive features of this coin is its crisp, clean lettering and the flawless detailing of the portrait on the obverse. The bust, meticulously crafted, is rendered in a style that emphasizes both dignity and accessibility. What sets this dime apart from others is the delicate balance achieved in its design. Every curve and line is not just an element of art but also a marker of its era. The reverse, featuring an eagle with outstretched wings, is a design that has resonated with collectors for generations. Yet, the 1987 issue brings a subtle modification in the depth of the engraving, which experts note enhances the three-dimensionality of the image. Such refinements, although minute, are critical for those who appreciate the fine points of mint artistry. When it comes to the rarity of this coin, it isn't just the design that piques interest. The 1987 dime is particularly valued because it represents one of the early examples of the Mint's experimentations with newer production techniques. Collectors have noted that this coin often exhibits a level of detail that was sometimes lost in later mass productions. The finer aspects of the relief, as well as the clarity of the mint mark and date, have made it a favorite among numismatists looking for coins that offer more than mere face value. It isn't just a means of exchange, it's a collectible that signals a specific moment in time when the world of coinage was on the cusp of change. Market dynamics for the 1987 dime have been quite fascinating. While its face value remains modest, the auction records for coins in pristine condition have steadily risen. Sales at auction houses have seen these coins fetching prices well above their original mint value, particularly when the coins are in uncirculated or mint state condition. In the best cases, collectors report that a well-preserved 1987 dime can command premium sums, especially when graded by respected agencies. The rarity isn't just about scarcity in numbers but about the exceptional quality that a particular coin possesses. A dime that has managed to escape the wear and tear of everyday circulation over the decades stands as a symbol of preservation and history, factors that have pushed its market value higher over time. There's also an interesting narrative associated with the 1987 dime that adds to its allure. Some collectors recall stories from their own experiences of acquiring these coins at a time when they were not yet fully recognized for their collectible potential. There are anecdotes of collectors finding them hidden away in old change jars or discovering them unexpectedly in family heirlooms. These personal connections give the coin an almost sentimental value that goes beyond its physical attributes. It's not uncommon to hear seasoned collectors speak fondly of the 1987 dime, reminiscing about the thrill of finding one in an unexpected place, and later learning that they had in their possession a coin that was quietly increasing in value with every passing year. Of course, the coin's value is also significantly influenced by its condition. In the realm of coin collecting, the distinction between mint state and circulated coins can make all the difference. A 1987 dime in mint state, with its flawless surfaces and sharp details, is a much rarer find than one that has been in active circulation. Collectors who prioritize pristine condition will often pay a premium for coins that have been carefully stored or have undergone professional grading. Conversely, circulated coins, while still historically and artistically significant, might not fetch the same high prices at auction. The subtle differences in luster, the presence of even minor scratches, or the lack of a sharp strike are all factors that can influence the overall valuation. This condition-based variance makes the hunt for a mint state 1987 dime both a challenge and a thrill for collectors who value perfection. Another point worth noting is how the coin has been embraced by the community of collectors over the years. It's not unusual to find that the 1987 dime has become a staple in the collections of many seasoned enthusiasts. Its moderate rarity combined with its aesthetic appeal means that it often serves as a conversation starter among coin collectors. Whether displayed in a cabinet or safely tucked away in a protective case, the coin has a way of drawing attention and sparking discussions about the evolution of U.S. coin design. This communal aspect of collecting, where each coin carries its own unique backstory, reinforces why many see the 1987 dime as more than just currency. It's a piece of living history that continues to tell a story. What makes the narrative of the 1987 dime particularly compelling is how it encapsulates the evolution of coin production in a tangible form. As collectors look back, they don't just see a coin, they see a transition from older, more labor-intensive methods to newer, precision-driven techniques. The coin is a silent witness to the technological advancements of its time, representing a pivotal moment when tradition met innovation. For many collectors, owning this coin is akin to holding a chapter of history in their hand, one that speaks volumes about the era in which it was created and the careful craftsmanship that went into its production. Reflecting on its place in the market today, the 1987 dime stands out as a versatile piece. Its value isn't solely determined by rarity or design but also by the stories it carries. Whether it's the buzz of a successful auction sale or the quiet pride of a collector who has held onto it for decades, the coin continues to be celebrated for its unique blend of artistry, history, and innovation. And while its market value might fluctuate with economic trends and collector demand, the intrinsic appeal of the 1987 dime remains steadfast, a true testament to its enduring legacy. All these facets come together to make the 1987 U.S. one dime not only a desirable collectible but also a conversation piece that bridges the gap between history and modernity. Its story is one of transformation and preservation, resonating deeply with collectors who appreciate both the craftsmanship and the narrative behind each piece. In every scratch, every gleam of metal, and every carefully minted detail lies a reminder of a time when the art of coin-making was evolving, capturing the imagination of a generation of collectors who continue to cherish these tangible links to the past. Transitioning seamlessly from the innovative spirit of the 1987 dime, the 1996 U.S. one dime carries its own fascinating tale, steeped in a mix of tradition and modern refinement that appeals to collectors who have seen the evolution of minting firsthand. The mid-90s were a transformative time in American currency production, a period when the mint was integrating even more sophisticated technology while still honoring the storied heritage of its designs. The 1996 dime is a product of that era, encapsulating the blend of cutting-edge production techniques with the timeless visual language that has long been associated with U.S. coinage. The historical backdrop of the 1996 dime is as engaging as the coin itself. It was minted during a time when economic stability and a renewed interest in preserving national heritage were converging. With the country riding high on a wave of technological progress and a strong economy, the mint sought to produce coins that resonated with a broader narrative, a narrative of progress that didn't forget its roots. This dime, issued at the tail end of the millennium's first half, represents a bridge between the experimental nature of the 80s and the more standardized, high-quality production methods that would come to define the 90s. Its creation was both a nod to tradition and a celebration of modern minting capabilities. When you hold the 1996 dime, the first thing that catches your eye is its meticulously detailed design. The obverse still features the dignified portrait that has long been a hallmark of U.S. coinage, but in this version, you can observe a finesse in the engraving that speaks to advances in minting technology. The portrait is rendered with an impressive clarity, and the subtle shading adds a depth that seems almost lifelike. The reverse, too, is a marvel of precision, a reimagined eagle design with wings that appear to almost flutter with motion. This dynamic representation of the national symbol not only reinforces the coin's connection to American pride but also distinguishes it from other dimes. Collectors often remark on how the interplay of light and shadow across the coin's surface enhances its visual appeal, making the 1996 issue a standout piece in any collection. In terms of rarity, the 1996 dime holds a unique position. Unlike coins from eras marked by massive overproduction or historical scarcity, this dime is prized for its distinctive production nuances and the fact that it represents a clear moment of transition. The careful adjustments made in the design and minting process resulted in a coin that, while not produced in limited quantities, possesses qualities that have made it a sought-after item among collectors. Its rarity is subtle. It's not the result of a misprint or an accidental error, but rather the result of a deliberate evolution in mint practices. For seasoned collectors, these nuances are not lost. They understand that the coin's value is as much about its technical perfection as it is about its aesthetic appeal. Market dynamics for the 1996 dime have been particularly interesting over the years. Auction records reveal that coins in superior condition, those that have retained their original luster and clarity, often attract bids that surpass their face value by a significant margin. The key factor driving this premium is the coin's excellent strike quality, which many attribute to the mint's enhanced production techniques during this period. Coins graded in pristine condition by reputable agencies have been known to command a noticeable premium in competitive auctions. On the flip side, coins that have seen significant circulation, while still holding sentimental and historical value, tend to fetch lower prices. The gradation between a coin in mint state and one that has been well used is particularly pronounced with the 1996 dime, making condition a critical factor for collectors. There are also some delightful, almost unexpected stories associated with this coin. One such tale that often circulates among enthusiasts involves a longtime collector who discovered a 1996 dime tucked away in an old coin album, a coin that had been largely forgotten for decades until its value was reappraised in a modern auction. This story, shared in hushed tones at coin collector meetings, serves as a reminder that sometimes the treasures of the past are hiding in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered. It's not uncommon for collectors to recount similar experiences where a casually stored coin later revealed itself to be a gem, its worth having appreciated not just in monetary terms but in historical significance as well. The technical aspects of the coin also contribute greatly to its collectability. One of the most striking features is the crisp detail of the inscriptions and the depth of the relief, which were a direct result of refinements in the minting process during the mid-90s. These subtle improvements may seem minor at a glance, but for those who know what to look for, they are the very hallmarks of superior craftsmanship. The 1996 dime offers a smoother finish on the fields, and the precision of the reeded edges is consistently noted by experts. These factors not only enhance its visual charm but also improve its durability, ensuring that the coin remains a cherished piece for generations. Collectors also appreciate the 1996 dime for the way its condition impacts its overall value. In mint state, this coin is a shining example of what can be achieved with the advancements of the era: sharp details, high relief, and a nearly perfect finish that gleams under light. Circulated examples, though more common, have their own appeal, particularly for those who value the patina of age and the stories told by every tiny mark. However, it's the mint state examples that truly command attention in the market, often leading to spirited bidding at auctions. The condition-based value variation is a reminder that while every coin carries its inherent historical and aesthetic charm, the story of its preservation over time is what truly elevates its worth. Another aspect that makes the 1996 dime particularly intriguing is its role as a symbol of continuity. As collectors flip through pages of their albums or carefully inspect their prized collections, this coin often stands out as a testament to the seamless blend of old-world design and modern production. It's a piece that invites both nostalgia and admiration for the advancements in minting technology. The coin's relatively recent production date doesn't diminish its historical significance, rather, it highlights the continuous journey of American coinage, a journey marked by careful evolution and a commitment to excellence. In discussions among veteran collectors, the 1996 dime is often celebrated for the balance it strikes between collectability and everyday familiarity. There's an understated elegance in how it manages to maintain a strong connection to traditional motifs while also embracing the innovations of its time. Whether it's the way the eagle on the reverse seems almost animated by its fine detailing or the harmonious proportions of the overall design, every element of this dime speaks to the mint's dedication to both beauty and precision. It's a coin that, despite being part of a long lineage, has carved out its own niche in the world of numismatics. As conversations about the 1996 dime continue at auctions and collector gatherings, there's a palpable sense of respect for the craftsmanship that went into its production. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of living history that carries with it the essence of an era defined by both progress and preservation. For collectors who value the interplay of history, artistry, and technological innovation, the 1996 U.S. $1 dime represents more than just a monetary unit, it embodies a chapter of American heritage that is as relevant today as it was in the mid-90s. Reflecting on everything that makes the 1996 dime so remarkable, it's clear that its appeal extends far beyond its face value. It's a coin that invites you to explore a slice of time when traditional craftsmanship met modern ingenuity, resulting in a tangible artifact that continues to captivate and inspire. Every aspect, from its storied origins and refined design to its impressive market performance and the personal anecdotes shared by collectors, contributes to a narrative that is as multifaceted as it is engaging. In essence, the 1996 dime isn't just a collectible, it's a conversation piece, a piece of art, and a cherished memory all rolled into one. Through its rich history and exquisite execution, the 1996 U.S. $1 dime continues to capture the imagination of collectors who appreciate the delicate dance between history and innovation. Its enduring legacy is a testament to the careful balance of artistry and technique that defines some of the best work of the U.S. Mint. Whether displayed in a collector's case or kept as a prized investment, the coin stands as a reminder of a pivotal moment in the evolution of American currency, a moment that continues to shine brightly in the annals of numismatic history. Following the evolution of American coinage from modern techniques back into a richer, more storied past, the 1965 U.S. $1 dime stands as a beacon of classic minting at its finest. This coin hails from a time when the United States was in the midst of cultural and economic transformation, capturing the essence of mid-20th century America with every finely struck detail. The 1965 dime represents an era when minting was more than just a mechanical process, it was an art form steeped in tradition, precision, and national pride. In 1965, the U.S. Mint was known for producing coins that were not only functional but also carried an inherent beauty reflective of the times. This dime was crafted during a period when the country was re-establishing itself on the world stage, and every coin bore a subtle narrative of resilience and optimism. The design of the 1965 dime remains true to the classic style that collectors have long admired, a design that features the familiar portrait and emblematic reverse, yet with an authenticity that feels both timeless and uniquely representative of the era. It's a piece that invites you to trace the contours of American history, a tangible memento from a bygone era where every minting was imbued with a sense of pride and craftsmanship. What immediately captures the eye of any seasoned collector is the distinctive detailing of the 1965 dime. The obverse features the portrait rendered in a style that, even after decades, retains a crispness and character that modern coins sometimes lack. The delicate engraving of the lettering and the precise lines of the bust evoke a sense of nostalgia and admiration for the mint's commitment to quality. On the reverse, the depiction of the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, are executed with an elegance that mirrors the sentiments of the era. The interplay of light across the meticulously detailed surfaces enhances its visual allure, making it a standout piece among coins of its time. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the rarity of the 1965 dime is underscored by its historical context and production background. Unlike many coins produced during periods of high-volume minting, the 1965 issue carries with it a distinct charm due to subtle production variations and the passage of time. Over the years, only a limited number have survived in pristine condition, and those that have are prized not only for their beauty but for the story they tell about mid-20th century America. For collectors, it's a reminder that even a coin can be a witness to the broader narrative of national history, a symbol of an era marked by post-war growth, shifting cultural landscapes, and the steady march of progress. The current market value of the 1965 dime reflects its status as both a collectible and a historical artifact. Coins in uncirculated condition, especially those that have been preserved with the care of a seasoned collector, often command impressive premiums at auction. Historical auction records indicate that a well-preserved 1965 dime can fetch prices significantly above face value, with bidders appreciating not only its condition but the unique story behind it. Even coins that have experienced circulation carry an intrinsic value, serving as tangible relics that connect owners to a pivotal moment in time. Market trends continue to show that as collectors seek to diversify their portfolios with coins that offer both aesthetic beauty and historical significance, the 1965 dime remains a coveted asset. There's a captivating lore that often surrounds the 1965 dime, adding layers of intrigue to its already impressive pedigree. Enthusiasts recount tales of discovering these coins tucked away in old family collections or hidden within the recesses of antique cash registers. Some collectors share personal anecdotes about how the coin's design evoked memories of a simpler time, a period when every piece of currency was a deliberate work of art. These stories serve as a reminder that coin collecting is as much about preserving memories and heritage as it is about the tangible value of the metal. The 1965 dime, with its storied past and enduring appeal, has inspired many to revisit their own personal histories, reconnecting with moments that defined an era. The condition of a 1965 dime plays a pivotal role in determining its value among collectors. Coins struck in mint state, with unblemished surfaces and striking details, are the prized gems in any collection. These examples, having avoided the wear of everyday use, offer a crystal-clear window into the minting quality of the time. On the other hand, circulated coins, while still rich in historical significance, exhibit natural signs of use that can both charm and detract depending on a collector's perspective. The subtle patina and minor imperfections often tell a story of decades of circulation, offering a tangible connection to the past that pristine coins sometimes lack. For many collectors, the allure lies in the balance between perfection and history, a balance that the 1965 dime exemplifies remarkably well. Technological advances in the mid-1960s, though modest compared to today's standards, contributed to a level of detail that has allowed the 1965 dime to stand the test of time. The careful craftsmanship and meticulous attention to detail meant that even decades later, the coin still retains a vibrant presence. Experts note that the 1965 dime, in many ways, serves as a benchmark for what can be achieved when traditional minting techniques are executed with precision. Its well-defined features and classic design elements not only set it apart from its contemporaries but also highlight the mint's commitment to excellence, a commitment that continues to resonate with collectors who appreciate quality above all else. As we reflect on the journey from the innovative 1987 dime through the modern refinements of the 1996 issue, the 1965 U.S. one dime offers a profound reminder of the enduring legacy of American coinage. It stands as a symbol of an era when coins were crafted with an almost artisanal approach, a time when every detail mattered and the production of currency was considered both a civic duty and an art. The interplay of history, design, and condition-based value variations in this coin creates a narrative that is as compelling as it is multifaceted. For collectors, the 1965 dime is more than just a piece of metal, it's a repository of stories, a keeper of memories, and a tangible link to the past. Bringing all these elements together, it becomes clear that each coin we've explored today, from the forward-thinking spirit of the 1987 dime to the refined techniques of the 1996 issue, and finally, to the timeless charm of the 1965 dime, offers a unique perspective on American minting history. Each coin tells its own story of innovation, tradition, and the intricate dance between artistry and technology. For collectors who cherish the art of coin collecting, these dimes are more than mere currency, they are cherished relics that encapsulate the evolving narrative of our nation's heritage. In the end, whether you're drawn to the modern nuances of more recent issues or the classic elegance of mid-century minting, the journey through these coins reveals a rich tapestry of history, craftsmanship, and passion. Each dime, in its own way, invites us to reflect on the delicate balance between progress and preservation, a balance that continues to define the art of coin collecting and the legacy of American currency.